Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we could discuss Diary of a Binge Drinker, which was also released by Lifetime as The Party Never Stops. So you might have seen it under either of those titles, or you could find it under either of those titles as well. Anyway, this is about a young woman who's just starting college. She's got a super bright future ahead of her. She's a great student. She's a good athlete. She's got scholarships. She lost her father, but her mother's supportive, but kind of tries to give her space to, make her own decisions. She gets to college and everything starts off well, but then she starts a pattern of overindulging in drinking. And there's a little bit of peer pressure, but eventually she just it's just something she always wants. It becomes really difficult for her to avoid the parties and like the social element of it. And eventually it starts to become, as you can imagine, a real problem. And that's, where the movie picks up is what happens once her drinking starts getting out of control. So Diary of a Binge Drinker, great Lifetime movie, super fun, not as it gets a little bit scandalous, but it's not quite as some of the doomsday spirals that Lifetime puts these characters through can get pretty intense and dark sometimes. And here it's kind of she makes a bad choice in who she sleeps with, but she doesn't really regret it. She just it's whatever. And she ends up in some other kind of, oversleeping, missing class, stuff like that. And then the family drama comes in. So, I mean, it's definitely a downward spiral, but it's not as crazy dark as some of these Lifetime spirals are. There's a lot of corniness and melodrama, which was, I think, is really good and added to a lot of the entertainment value for me. There's really good dialogue. They're drinking on a beach and they're seeing the Girls Gone Wild crew is filming people, and the main character and her friend look at each other and they go well, we're Girls Gone Wild, but we keep our wildness hidden. And it's okay, so there's cheesy lines like that are really fun. The performances I thought were all good. I think the most interesting character, she had kind of a wild party girl friend, and I really liked that character. And I thought Lifetime did a good job of not judging the girl who really loved to party and was way crazier than our main character. But I didn't think they judged her too harshly, but then things kind of unravel toward the end with that character. But overall, I think, I like the story, I like the performances, funny dialogue, melodrama, dysfunction, all that kind of fun stuff. Mother-daughter dysfunction, which is always keynote in these Lifetime movies. Anyway, that's my review of Diary of a Binge Drinker. I thought it was rock solid. I loved it. I thought it was, the pacing went by super fast. It was just really watchable and fun, and is it except the end. Except the end. Anyway, thank you for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And if you want to check out more, there's a ton of more Lifetime movie reviews on my movie review playlist right here on YouTube or my movie review website, markfusion.com. But until then, thanks for watching this one. I do appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.